Yo, 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 what's going on YouTube? It's your boy Nate the Great coming at you with another live. You already know if you're new to the channel, like, share, comment, and subscribe. To all the returning friends and family, you already know it's peace and blessings. Give y'all some time to tune in. Sorry for the time change. Slight situation. Know your boy on that night shift. First things first, hopefully everybody had a blessed and productive Sunday. Hopefully everybody had a blessed and productive weekend as well. If you was out and about in events, especially during this heat wave, hopefully I was hydrated and safe and sound. And getting ready again for the work week. Marlene, what's going on, baby? Tanya, what's going on, baby? Appreciate everybody that tuned in earlier this afternoon for the live. Definitely was a good conversation. If you missed it, you can catch the replay. There's definitely some good points that I was bringing up earlier. And what I was bringing up earlier is true. We need more mentors. And that is going to be part of this conversation at some point during the evening. Um, drop the link at some point. Um, Again, apologies for the late live. I was trying to do this a little bit earlier, but yeah, too much going on, too much commotion. But all right now, um, title clear as day. Part two: the damages of lies and deception. Um, they made us believe to a degree that again we are not able to build, we ain't able to comprehend, we ain't able to understand what's going on. But they can't be further away from the truth. Chuck, what's going on, my guy? Couldn't be further away from the truth. Um, if anything, that's a bold faced lie. Again, they try to give this notion that there is no opportunities to try to make something happen or to try to make something better of yourself, but that's a lie right there. You have multiple opportunities right around each corner. Again, it is up to you to take that necessary step. Nobody can't take that step for you. Amy, what's going on, baby? Again, nobody can't take nothing from you. You know, you are here for a reason. You have a brain. You have to utilize it and use it well. And I think that's the sad part about it. Um, they've been feeding this lie that the only thing left for us is just the streets hustling and just killing each other. I'm here to say that's a lie right there. See, we've been fed a lot of false lies. Even in these streets, we've been fed false lies. And in the long run, it doesn't make us look any better because we have some people that's just following the trap. James, what's going on, my guy? This is about the time now to try to preserve everything you can. Really reserve what's really need to be reserved. Again, we got to start feeding the truth and not the lies. Um, they try to make it seem like some people can't be rehabilitated. That's a lie. Some people can be rehabilitated. Then there are others that for a fact there is no coming back once you cross a certain line. So those people can't be rehabilitated because they already doing what they see fit. And it's already written. Come on, son, go home, son. Trying to steal the overtime. Get up out of here, son. I ain't on, man. Get up out of here, son. Come on, son. Chill. How you? On my live stream, talking to the people, trying to mutilate nobody on the job. Same old, same old. You already know, bro. um, yeah, but again, we got to stop assuming that the things they put out there is truth. Because some things that they put out there ain't truth. They feeding a false narrative. Again, you have multiple opportunities to change, everything around you. But if you're going to believe the lie that one person can't really spark a revolution, then I'm sorry to tell you that. We have seen people just one by one sparking revolutions, and it started with just one. You know, And then they gained not just the army, but they gained a real good support system. So again, it can be done. It doesn't matter what it is you're trying to do. You know, they got to stop feeding that false hope that we doomed to just repeat history. No, some of the history that they trying to force on us, they ain't actual factual history. Is what you would call made up history because um there's some things that we've already done touched on. And right now, we done touched on a lot of different things though. Like we see the lies that be presented, and we have multiple people on this forefront that will be bringing the truth. You know, BMF, what's going on, my guy? Didi, what's going on, baby? Oh, and I appreciate everybody that tuned in earlier. Um, yeah, I went on Twitch earlier. I'm still trying to learn the hang of it, but it seems pretty all right. Did about a good like 40 minutes, no problems. But I think that's where I'm gonna be going from now on to do my little music and stuff. Like I said, didn't have no type of interruptions, no type of whatever. So that's a start right there. Again, we gotta stop being fed being fed everything that they think we supposed to listen to. We do have our own brains. We are supposed to be utilizing our knowledge, and we are supposed to be trying to bring the best possible things in life. Again, anytime they feed you something that don't sound right, you got to question. Angela, what's going on, baby? Definitely appreciate everybody for tuning in on this late night edition. Uh, I should be all right tomorrow because I might be kid free for a couple days, so good, good. Um, they lie. They lie and tell you that some kids are just doomed to never succeed, but I highly doubt that. I've seen some kids come from the roughest neighborhoods and turn their lives upside down and turn people around them upside down for the better. There's nothing wrong again with trying to gain the best knowledge you can gain. Because in the long run, it's going to be beneficial. Chill Town, what's going on, my guy? Again, for those who just came in, if you haven't, um, your boy is on Twitch now. Shout outs to Angela for popping in earlier too. Like I said, I definitely can mess with that. Wasn't no real issues behind anything, and I went nonstop. So, for those who don't have me, you can add me on Twitch. It's the same name up here. Um, Shouts to Marlene and shouts to Roster Girl too for adding on to the followers. Like I said, just started the channel, so I was just test driving it, and I see it's not too bad. I wouldn't do it through StreamYard though because it don't really show up on here and everything. So again, I think that's what I'm gonna start doing from now on. I'm still gonna use these backup channels. Don't get it twisted. But I think I'm gonna use them for more than just music now. Since we can't have fun the way we're supposed to have fun, I'm gonna have fun elsewhere. Matter of fact, give me 1 second. Let me see if I can do this the right way. Hold on 1 second, y'all. My bad. Over here trying to set this up real quick. Actually, hold on. Let me see something again. I did something wrong, y'all. I did something wrong. Wow. It's always me. I know. But it's definitely a good app. Not gonna lie to you. It definitely has some good music. Hold on one second. We'll drop the link in here so y'all know where to go from now on. I think I'm definitely going to start utilizing Twitch more. At some point, I'm gonna have to do whatever because I feel at some point I'm gonna be multi-streaming at some point. You know, this is my thing though. I'm speaking to some of you young kids and you young adults. Don't believe the narrative that you can't change the course of history. And don't believe that narrative that we all doomed to just suffer the same old fate like our predecessors as far as just going out foolishly. No, we all have a genuine mind and we all need to stand up and we need to face what we need to face. And again, the number game, that's the most important thing. We need those numbers. Oh, shoot, red shirt, James. What's going on, baby? Really, what's going on, my guy? Yeah, we got two JWs in the damn chat. Don't worry. There's no troll situations going on. Hopefully you enjoyed your vacation though, James. Oh yeah, the link that's in there. Don't worry. I'm about to pin that sucker too. For those who just came in, yeah, we're gonna be doing the damn thing on Twitch from now on. So if y'all want to come enjoy yourselves, you definitely want to get something good going. We got it. You know, like I said, I'm always going to try to do the best possible and try to just, keep everybody good money. I'm gonna pin the link up so this way y'all know what it is. But I ain't gonna lie, I like it. I like the app though. You know, good streaming, no problems, no interruptions, no cutoffs. That's what you want, right? So I'm telling this to the people, even for those watching the replay. We gonna be up on Twitch from now on, at least until further notice. I know the people be wanting to have their fun and they be wanting to have everything, and I grant that. And that's the one thing we got to really keep focusing on. Again, just bringing the right type of messages and bringing the truth. And some of you adults who are either just coming home from jail or probably got stories about jail, y'all should be out there too, being mentors or being professional speakers, being motivational speakers. Because again, we need that. You know, And your truths and your stories a lot of times will, you know, help them paint a picture vividly. And we should be painting a better picture. And that picture should be success on all accounts. No doubt, bro. But I'm using that Twitch for. I might start doing some podcasting on there as well too on certain days. But other than that, you know me, I'm gonna just be bringing the people what they want and need at that time frame. So yeah, the only thing is I don't know why I didn't post up a video or leave it on. I gotta figure that part out. But all in all, though, we did have a little bit of fun. Shouts to Angela and whoever else was viewing the live as well too. I didn't go crazy, but I gave about 40 minutes of a test just to make sure everything was everything. And you know, he was good. So I think I'm gonna do that tomorrow as well too. I think I'm gonna try to do something on the Twitch tomorrow. I think I learned how to set up a live stream on it too and all. So don't worry. And I see it's almost like StreamYard to a degree as far as the setting the time reminders and stuff. So yeah, shouts. Yeah, because you know, like I said, I was just playing something to see what was what, and I was able to play the stuff I was having an issue with on here. So Alvin, what's going on? No doubt, Chill Town, appreciate you, bro. Nah, no splits. I don't even know if it was any cartwheels in there neither. Just regular dance moves. I don't know. But I see it got some good like stickers and stuff in there too. So it was pretty good. I know at one point my mic was acting a little iffy, but you know, other than that, good live stream like it's supposed to. You know, and again, if you haven't done so, I would suggest y'all follow me on Twitch because that's where I'm definitely going to be. And I think I'm gonna do that too. Certain days I don't want to bring nothing here. I'll bring it to the Twitch. I hear you, bro. I hear you. But I'm not gonna lie. I thought that emoji that you sent earlier, Angela. I'm not gonna lie. I thought that was the damn speaker. I was like, they playing speakers on this too. Okay, okay. But for those who are trying to get on the Twitch or those who already have an account, y'all already know what it is. And for those who might think about doing that, you know, pal, what's going on, my guy? Been a minute. What's going on, my guy? Hold on, I got you, bro. I got you, bro. I think you ain't been in here in a minute, so I got you, my guy. I don't want nobody messing with your stuff neither, man. So yeah, but you know, we definitely had some good time. And I think I'm gonna try to do that more often. Nah, you good, bro. That's only because in the event I get one of these heifers coming in here today, they ain't gonna be using your names and shit. If you haven't done so, you already know y'all can drop links and show each other some love. And if y'all just tuned in, hit the like button. Um, Another lie that's being fed right now, I believe, in my opinion, it's a lie that's being bred by society. Um, Society has made it seem that all of you women have to alter your body structure just to try to get somebody's attention. Shouldn't be that way. Honestly, you're supposed to love yourself enough to know that you don't necessarily got to get fed a BS lie. You know, you're supposed to love yourself for who you are, and you're supposed to love yourself because, again, you have something to bring to the world. Even if you don't know what it is right now, you still got something to bring to the world. But again, you have to love yourself. Don't doubt yourself for 1 minute. And even when the chips look down, you still got to keep your faith and just keep strong. Oh, my day was good, bro. My day was definitely chilled out. Um, Minus the fact that I found out none of my elevators is running right now. I just got a text. Let's hope I don't gotta walk upstairs tomorrow. I'm not walking up 16 flights. Oh, I'm not doing that. You know, when you don't have that love and that spark in your life, this is where things go bad. At least in my opinion, this is where things go bad. Because now you're doubting yourself to the highest power and the highest element. You shouldn't have to doubt yourself. You know what you're here for. You know what your purpose is. And if you don't know what your purpose is, you got to find out what it is. You have to you have to basically just set that tone. Another lie that's being presented, and I'm seeing this from certain parents, and you don't even have to say it. It's just what you're doing. All right, now, not what's being, it's not what's being said. It's really what's being done. But some of you parents are setting your kids up for this kill. You have to teach your kids not just structure. You have to teach them everything that's needed. When you don't teach them even down to the basic math and everything else, you're basically lying to yourself. Because if you're thinking that your kid is going to be a success in life, if you think your kid is not going to be a street runner and you ain't setting the best possible options, you lying to yourself. One thing that has to stop all in all, some people just have to stop lying on a grand scale. Because again, those damages, they cost. You know, you have some people who have lied again, saying that people have done things knowing that they haven't done a damn thing. Then you got those again who they lied so badly on somebody that it cost them their life. And again, when it comes to those type of lies and those type of misconstrued notions, they do have consequences. Now, I honestly feel if you lied on somebody to a point where it kind of messed them up one way or another, you deserve to get caught. And you also deserve to, you know, suffer everything to the fullest extent. Just like when you have women making false charges, sexual charges, and stuff like that on men and messing up their life. No, y'all deserve to be arrested to the fullest extent and charged and tried. Sorry. And it's sad when compulsive lying is real. You know, I would say not even, I would say a habitual lie. Forget compulsive. You got habitual liars. We got a bunch of habitual liars, even in our faces that we see on TV every day, lying about certain things. They not trying to tell you the truth. Like I feel even with that industry, they not trying to tell you all the truth. And anybody around that machine that has told some sort of truth, look what happened to them. They don't take two. It don't take a genius to see. Okay, you see what this is. The minute they said something about this, now all of a sudden they have all these problems. Mo, what's going on, baby? You know, and anytime somebody is too close to the truth, you see what happens. hmm You see exactly what happens. They end up not in the spotlight like how they used to be. You know, we done seen a couple of celebrities that the minute they spoke some real truth and you could tell and look at their face and you could tell that they was telling truth. Look what happens. I think that's the saddest part about it. You know, why lie to the people who's supposed to be coming into these fields of play? You know, it's nothing worse than a bold faced lie on top of that. And I'm sorry because some of these people will lie and force you into these categories or force you into these events, and then you're not even getting what you were supposed to be getting. You're not even it. This is one thing I was always taught. You never too old to learn anything. Even if you can't read or write right now, you ain't never too old to learn that. Because again, I've seen some people who have just recently gotten their degrees and they couldn't read worth of nothing. When you got people telling you you ain't gonna never achieve nothing in life, that you're gonna be unsuccessful, that's a lie being thrown in your face right there. That's a bold faced lie being thrown in your face. Because again, I believe everybody has time to achieve their goals, no matter what it is in life. They have time to achieve it, but they also got to be standing up on it. You know, if you want to see something better, you know, you got to do better, and you got to be better and think better. You know, we got to stop going with this lie too. Like they'll still try to feed that lie, believe in school, and anywhere else, they'll still try to believe that lie of we evolved from monkeys. No, we didn't. You know, my thing is yes, science and religion, in my opinion, they go hand in hand. But then there's some things again, you're not going to be able to just sit here and try to pull a fast one over our heads. Neither. You know, there's just some things in life that even though they try to teach it and still repeat that process, we got to break that cycle too. And that's what I'm saying. You'll always find a way to you'll always find a way to learn and just grow and do something. You know, again, but you gotta want to do it. You know, there is no laziness when it comes to trying to grow. You can't cut corners and you can't be cheap about things neither. You know, we get fed lies every day. We get fed lies by specific politicians. We get fed lies by even our local congressmen. We get fed lies sometimes on TV. Miss 702, what's going on, baby? Definitely appreciate y'all for tuning in tonight. Again, apologies for the late night session. I will be dropping the link in a minute. Um, Again, we being fed lies all around the board, but it's up to us to decipher what's the lie and what's the truth. And I think once we get to that point, we'll be able to automatically, off the rip, we're gonna automatically be able to spot that. Like, all right, They just try to feed us a lie right there. Let's see if we can, let's see if we're gonna get this real information that we're supposed to get. And you got some people again that just don't want to follow logic and don't want to follow reason. But you can't speak to those people because again, those are the ones that will always remain asleep. And my bad for all of that. Shouts to the sanitation workers working hard on this late night, even though the street looked like Hurricane Katrina and Sandy. They'll tell you that you won't amount to nothing. They'll tell you the most you'll ever be is a 9 to 5, or you'll be somebody that's just in the streets, or you'll be somewhere dead. But I highly doubt that, because if you're gonna sit here and actually take that into consideration, what somebody said when you know they're throwing you off, then they already won that war. I'm sorry, but the people should get tired of just hearing lies. The people should get tired of the kids being fed lies. Like some of the lies in school right now. You want to force certain things, right? But in the same token, you're lying to them same kids. You want to teach these kids things that they don't really need to learn right now. You want to force things on them that they don't need to learn right now. That's the big lie we need to stop, even inside the school system. Some of y'all got to stop believing that you can't make a change even in your own damn school system. If enough of you get together and you raise your voices high enough, oh, trust me, there can be changes made. Definitely beneficial changes can be made. So y'all got to stop believing that lie that you can't take the power back and change not just your community, but you can't change what's going on around you. You can change anything. It's not so much as putting your imagination to it. No, you're putting your creative skills to use. Because again, we are creators, one way or another. We walk this earth, we think of something, we might create it. We could be thinking about something for the future and we'll still be creative. Why? Because we're always going to have a sharp mind about it. And again, for those who thinking about even getting into inventions and stuff like that, make sure y'all get the patent pendants. Definitely make sure that whatever you're creating is something that's going to be beneficial for the future, but also beneficial for people around you right now. D Truth, what's going on, my guy? For those who just tuned in, I would expect y'all to follow me on Twitch now. Like I said, I think I'm gonna be doing them club music over there. Um, no interruptions, no copyrights, no nothing. So, and I'm taking it again for a test drive tomorrow. But again, you know, we got to be able to see the clearer picture. The clearer picture should be safer schools, safer playgrounds, just safer communities for at least these kids to grow and have an opportunity to rise into greatness. But again, if we don't even stand up on that level, even on street time, we ain't gonna never get back what we supposed to get. We're not. And you know what should be the motivation? Prime example, like I said, some people are gonna have to battle on the street level. And the reason why I say that is because, you know, some of y'all know the streets real well. Some of y'all know how to maneuver, but also get your point across. And if some of y'all got the greatest respects, that should be even more of a reason for you to try to get involved. But you know what the problem, in my opinion, with some people? They are being fed this lie that you can't not just make a change, but you can't do something good all in all for the people around you when you know you could do great works. Inspiration, in my opinion, for those who was watching TV back in the day. Some of y'all remember that show. Some of y'all remember the show Rock. I kind of mad they only got 3 seasons when they should have had more because that show was ahead of its time. But a lot of those episodes was powerful too because these are things that we speak on day in and day out, and these are the constant problems that are still going in and day out. Most of y'all remember that episode when Rock went up against the drug dealer in the neighborhood. So you know you're gonna have some people that really be on the forefronts when it comes down to trying to change the smaller things in the communities. Like, you know, some of y'all gonna have to come across the hustlers. Not saying you gotta bust them upside their scalp piece, rob them, do any of that shit. No, but you will have to have some sort of level talk with them because they got to even see that the things that they're doing. Guess what? It's only killing your own community. Number one, it's making you, it's making you a target. Number two, you know, and again, why go down that silver lining? Well, no, why go down that damn dark road with no silver lining? Who wants that? Appreciate you, BMF. You already know, man. And you know what? I respect that. I respect people who really stand up. There was a lot of people, believe it or not, that stood up to even the toughest of the toughest kingpins, especially when they was adamant on trying to see some sort of change, or they just wanted to make sure the youth was definitely in good hands. You know, and we need that more than we need that now more than ever. That's why I said we definitely gotta bring back the mentors, the motivational speakers. You know, again, bring that back because you know, again, we need the youth to wake up. It's obvious they ain't gonna wake up right away, or they ain't gonna wake up really because of you know just the just what they see every day. You know, I heard one day I was outside and I heard the young boy say something along the lines of, "I couldn't be that guy," and I sat there and looked at him for a minute, like, "Why you say it like that for?" And he said, "Because look at him. He drunk as a skunk, don't know what's going on, causing distractions, causing confusion." And he said, "I can't be like that." He said, "If that's what drinking really does to you, I don't want to drink nothing besides what I've been drinking now." I had to tell him this. Um, some people, you'll be surprised. They'll drink worse than the guy you see right now, but you will never know they're drunk because, again, it's a mental thing at the end of the day. You know, you have to remember that. Anything you think you can't get past is just a mental block. You can get past almost anything if you are determined to get past it. You see a common problem, you know you can fight it off, fight it off. Don't allow your brain to be plagued or brainwashed, basically. You know, and that's the thing, though. They'll tell you that there's no hope for humanity. That's a lie. There's always going to be hope for humanity because at some point, almost everybody will wake up and be on the same page. You know, they'll try to tell you that your communities are doomed and that you can't restore them. I believe that's a lie. There's a lot of lies that they've been trying to feed everybody. But again, we can't allow that to seep into our minds and become a reality. I'm saying it's something that you should really be thinking about. Why sit there and accept any type of lie? Some must think this is Sons of Anarchy about to crash into a bus. Dropping the link. In case anybody want to chime in on this. Again, I did say it was going to get brought up into the conversation. See, there are people out there that won't lie to you. And again, I believe those motivational speakers and those mentors, they ain't gonna lie to you. Because again, they coming from a everybody wanna be a biker now, my bad. Everybody wanna be a damn biker. Um the motivational speakers, they not gonna lie to you. The counselors and anybody else, the big brothers or whatever, they're not gonna lie to you. Because the majority of the time they are coming from the same backgrounds y'all coming from. It might be a little more harsher now than it was back in the day, but we still come from the same struggles at the end of the day. And that's where some parents got to start really breaking down the knowledge to their kids. We all coexist and we all inhabit this earth. We all are supposed to be sharing almost the same resources to try to build and be beneficial. So all of this, you just gotta be for self. That's another thing that they taught you. You gotta only just think about yourself. No, that's a bold faced lie. You don't just think about yourself. You think about the people who actually mean you good. And the minute you start realizing that, I'm telling you, things will be a lot more better. Again, you gotta stand for something. And that is the truth. You have to stand for something. You can't allow these kids to keep falling for the plague. And yet, it is a plague. It's a plague on our community when we don't got the right people standing up. It's a plague on our community when we are still allowing the same old madness to just happen in front of our eyes day in and day out. They'll try to tell you, oh, there's no way to try to help with all the homelessness. I believe that's a lie too. In certain instances, y'all can help with homelessness if y'all would just bring back a lot of these shelters for those homeless people. Yeah, you got shelters, but some of these shelters are getting closed down. And that's a see. This is what happens when everybody's still in overtime. See, I see it. Y'all ain't doing nothing but still in overtime. Y'all supposed to clock out 8 hours ago. You see what happens? You know, but again, they got to stop feeding us that false narrative that things can't be changed on the grander scale. It can. It's going to take a lot of people to not just rock the boat, but break that sucker down if they have to. Exactly, realist. That part I believe. There's a lot of things that they could rectify right now. Y'all got money for everything else, and I'm sorry, this is for fair use. Y'all got money for everything else, but y'all ain't got money to fix the problems that we can fix right now. But you want to try to fix everybody else's problems. And again, I'm not sounding salty about nothing because I've always believed anybody that's coming here, whether they coming from certain imminent danger or not, I've always believed everybody do deserve an opportunity. But it is sad that the people that been here longer ain't getting opportunities. The ones who wasn't aware of certain knowledge, now they're aware of it. They gotta go through loopholes and they gotta go through all the unnecessary dramas just to get what they want. That's the only beef I got about the migrants coming in. Is that a lot of people that have been here, even the homeless people, deserve a lot of these benefits that they supposed to get and they ain't getting. You know, that's what I'm saying. You gotta take that as it is right now. You know, but again, when we don't stand up, when we keep getting distracted by celebrity gossip and even social media gossip and madness, we lose out on a lot of different things. That's why I said I can't focus on things that people think I'm going to be focusing on. Nope. I'm going to focus on these topics. I'm going to focus on these conversations, and hopefully we can work on some sort of building. Most of y'all already know. I'm always going to give y'all a fair balance. I ain't lie to y'all yet. I'm always going to give you a fair balance, and I'm always going to tell y'all like it is. And I'm saying it again for reference. In case those wasn't in here earlier, I don't want nobody sniping Riaz if Riaz does come in the chat. I've been shadow watching a few things, and again, young boy been doing something better and something positive. I can respect that. You know, I know certain people ain't in here now, but if they catch the replay, hopefully y'all heard what I said. Now I can't control what y'all do on y'all channels, you know, but some of y'all already got him close by anyway. So, Nexie, what's going on, baby? Nah, but realize you can't even. Sometimes you're gonna have to do that. Did I just step on a damn moth? Yes, I did. Damn, my bad. I just had an insta kill just now. I gotta wipe my sneaker off. Some of my. But no, realist, I'm not gonna hold you, bro. Sometimes you're gonna have to bring those topics up because it's not just damn general politics, it's social politics as well too. Like again, this false narrative with some of y'all women that you have to be all gussied up just to attract somebody's attention. Some men are attracted, and we don't even need but so much attention. Just be yourselves. I think that's one thing that people fail to realize. And it's the same thing. Some of y'all men be messing yourselves up. You be trying to alter yourselves, or you feel you gotta do whatever just to fit a certain whatever. Nah, just be yourself. Not everybody's gonna be able to be cock diesel. Not everybody gonna be skinny minis, and not everybody gonna be a fatty waddy neither. You know, you are who you are. The main thing again is love yourself. That's the lie they want you to think, that we don't have self love, we don't have self care, we don't have preservation. No, that's a lie. We have a lot of things that was instilled in us. Most of us still have it instilled in us. And for those who don't, we trying to bring it out. Because again, these cycles of lies and deceit, they got to stop at some point. And again, you're going to have some conversations that it might ruffle some feathers. It might make people feel a type of way. But sometimes these conversations are needed because, again, it does start not just a healing process, it starts a process to where we can all come together and start logically thinking. You know, put our best tools to use. We are the builders of the earth and everything else. Yes, we built. Yes, we've constructed. Even before they thought about blueprint drawings. Yes, we already had our own blueprints on how we wanted to do things. So why we can't get back to that? Beth, what's going on, baby? Y'all already know, if y'all just tuned in, hit the like button. And if y'all new to the channel, like, share, comment, and subscribe. Um, Again, they got to stop feeding us this narrative that we can't come together amongst not just ourselves, but everybody else and just build something better. We can. Because again, ignorance is in every shape and form. Self hate is another thing that it damages and plagues the mind. You're lying to yourself if you think you're not beautiful inside, if you feel you ain't got nothing to offer to the world. You're lying to yourself. If you don't want to make that constant change, you're going to keep lying to yourself. They try to tell you once a drug dealer, always a drug dealer. That's a lie. Because I'm not going to lie to you, I was hustling at one point. I wasn't deep in the game, but I wasn't hustling that white neither. But even still, they try to say, oh, all hustlers are good. That's a lie. Some people will literally be in for the small portion of everything that they did. After they had made what they had to make, that was it. That's a narrative that they always tried to push, even back in the day. And some people actually fell for the trick. And then we see what it got them. Life behind bars, death, or just they come back home with nothing. Well, you gotta think about that. You going hard for a lot of these going hard for a lot of these material objects and stuff. And guess what? Those material objects ain't gonna help you in life. Those material objects are just gonna be what they are, material objects. And when you're long gone, you can't take those with you in the afterlife. So again, you should ask, what's more important? Is me trying to at least be here for the future and trying to grow potentially even greater, more important, or just trying to get the fast stuff, just trying to get the glitz and the glamour? There's certain things again that they will always try to push us down the ladder because they think we don't have knowledge or wisdom on what's what. And some of us have great, vast wisdom, but if we ain't got the right people behind them, pushing them, they're not going to get that look. They're not going to get that love like they think. And see, again, some people can be rehabilitated. I done seen some drug addicts that was on the hardest of hardest drugs turn their life around. I knew one person who was out here, he was on dope and crack. Two worst combinations, at least in my opinion. At least the one thing I can say, I never seen him shooting up anything. But I know definitely he was snorting and smoking that rock. He got locked up one good time for some boosting. He had to do some time. Some of his time he had to do in a rehab. He really had to get detoxed and everything. And then he still had to remain doing whatever sentence he had. When he came home, he done got himself into plumbing industry and all of that. I still see him from time to time when he pop out because he still got people out here in the hood. But he's definitely doing better. And again, change could come at any time, but you have to be willing to make that change. Nobody can change you but you. Just like the lies they try to feed that, oh, it's not safe outside. The people can't do this. The people can't do that. No, the people can do almost anything they want. They got to choose to want to, though. And I still believe that it's supposed to be a fair balance. It is. It's supposed to be a fair balance when it comes to, you know, just, bringing back the best, bringing back what's needed. We still need these after school programs. We still need these vocational programs. Heck, we even need more trade schools because some of these kids, they ain't gonna be talented in certain things that they think they are. They might have talents, but it might not, it might not exceed them the way they think it's going to. So they should always have a backup. Start bringing back these computer programs and all of these different things that the kids are interested in. Start building more science centers and a few more things. Like, again, start putting back in the community what you're taking out. Some people are taking, and not giving back. And this is the sad part. And I feel, in my opinion, the main people that's always taking are the greedy hands of society, the higher ups. At least in my opinion, you take, and you give us little back. But then when we getting treated like that, we are supposed to rise up. We are supposed to forge a boundary, and we supposed to do what's necessary. Can't continue to let these people run a fair game on us. It's not a fair game. I'm not gonna lie to you though. I think some people are actually starting to see that. And again, you got people that when they hear these messages, guess what? It's happening worldwide. People are definitely seeing the changes that are needed. Oh shoot, I gotta check out. Shouts to Nefertiti. I gotta check her. I gotta check her upload in a minute. And for those who might have just popped in again, I would like for y'all to follow me on Twitch. Definitely gonna be bringing all the club madness over there. So I think the one thing we definitely gotta do though, again, we're gonna have to start holding people accountable. When they seamlessly mess up, again, we gotta hold them accountable. They try to tell you, like even some parents try to tell you, oh, you can't talk to my kids, you can't say this to my kids. No, I don't necessarily have to, but I'm going to, especially if I see that they move in a certain way. And if it's dangerous to where you will possibly be attending a funeral or attending them in jail, who wants to go through all of that? No doubt, Angela. Appreciate you, baby. You already know you can catch the replay. I had to bring this part two again. But before y'all start listening to whatever's being thrown out there, how about you do the actual research and the work first? Because it's necessary. You can't go off of misinformation. See, with me, I don't go off misinformation. I just tell it like it is because I see right through the cracks. And the lie that's being created about kids don't need a balance, that's a lie too. Kids need all the balance in the world, just like adults need. They need to be taught properly. They need to definitely get that wisdom and that knowledge. They got to be able to come into it. And again, we got to stop lying to ourselves. We got to stop this narrative that things can be brought to a grander scale. We can do it. Okay, my manager just left. Good. Uh, and again, I apologize, y'all. I was trying to do this a little bit earlier, but it's too much madness going on the job. Couldn't get no quietness in the house after I finished that little live stream on the Twitch. So, but again, we could be the best possible version of ourselves and even show the world something greater if we just put it together. I think it's time though. It's time for the world to start looking at things in a brighter light. Because again, what's more important, the future of the youth, or just the material things? That's the question that should be asked. What's more important, the materialistics of everything, or better growth? And I'm gonna say this one more time before I do get up out of here. 'Cause I ain't gonna hold y'all all night. Um, I feel like at some point I'm gonna have to do something extra up here, so I definitely want to be on point. Um, but again, I want this to be a lesson for some people. There's just some things in life you can't lie about because when it's all said and done, you're gonna have to suffer the ultimate consequences behind that lie. So again, stop lying all around the board. You young men and you young women, stop lying all around the board. It's one thing to lie, but when you got a bold faced lie, nah, it's not gonna be able to work. Haley K, what's going on, baby? And again, at some point, don't you want to see something greater? I mean, let's be real. I mean, why do we continuously sit here and just allow the world to crumble in front of our eyes? Definitely time to advance our movements. Oh shoot, it's 1:34 in the morning. 1:34 in the morning. Oh yeah, and happy Monday morning to everybody. I know some of y'all got work in the morning, some of y'all got things to do with the kids. That's why I said I wasn't gonna hold y'all all night. The link is still in the chat in case anybody want to chime in on the convo. But again, I think that's the worst lie they ever try to feed us. Is that we're hopeless and we're doomed to repeat the same old patterns. Nope, I don't believe so. And you can't repeat the same old patterns day in and day out. I mean, you got the same routine, but there's certain things in life you're just not going to be able to repeat. Like prime example, I could do a music album right now. If 10 years down the line or 20 years down the line, I decided I was going to do an anniversary on that, it's not going to be the same repeated process, and it's not going to be the same build because time that went by. Some people want to recreate something that they already started in the best light. You can't recreate something. You can revamp certain things, but you can't recreate the process and everything else, especially when the process was a good process. My bad, Haley, but yeah, I had to. And shout outs to everybody that's rocking out with me. Shout outs to everybody on the West Coast, East Coast, Central Time, and good morning to everybody in the UK, and should say good afternoon to everybody in Japan and elsewhere. Again, you're gonna have people that's coming here from different spots of the world. Some of them are here because they love the conversations. Some are actually here because they are building, and some people are here because, again, we all feel the same way when it comes to just seeing something better. We all have that notion to say we want our communities to be safer. We want the schools to be safer. We want the children to prosper and grow. We don't want to keep seeing kids dying before their time, dying before they even think to get in their prime. Like, come on. And again, it's easy to take a life. It's not easy to give it back. But if you allow but if you allow that negative to seep in your mind, you might as well say you lost that war. Because it's all about the mind. The mind tricks that they play, the mind tricks they try to give us, they don't always work. This is why I'm always going to be able to bring good conversations and topics to the table. Because we have things that are plaguing us every day. And until we at least start changing on that aspect, you know, we're going to have to have a long, long discussion about these things. Some people feel like you're not destined to be something great. I beg to differ. But I beg to differ because, again, anybody could turn their life around and make the greatest changes and the greatest strides. Again, it got to be all up to you. We don't think that it's too much to ask for the right people to really start getting involved and start, just being out there. See, if you believe in just yourself, if you keep your faith and your spirit strong, and if you keep your mind wise to everything that's around you and surrounding you, you could definitely make the best changes. But again, it is a decision that you have to make. See, people can sit here and give you the best possible options and even can try to feed you and lead you to the golden blueprint. But again, it's up to you to accept that knowledge and make it work. Now, don't get it twisted. They'll tell you that you need specific papers for specific things. I don't believe so. I don't believe that. I believe on a grander scale of things, we could definitely be We could definitely be the greatest people leading this future. Leading the future and holding on to the right youngins and the right people behind them, grab onto the blueprint. They got to stop feeding lies that we only good for entertainment and sports. No, we're good for almost anything, even down to education. I see it, Lexi. I do see that. Sometimes they do, and I don't understand that. If I'm trying to show you something that could possibly keep you from going to jail or possibly losing your life, why wouldn't you want to take that into consideration? But then again, you have some people that they come from the backgrounds where this is all they know. And some people believe again that you are supposed to repeat the same cycles like what's going on in your bad background. That's not the way it's supposed to go. And I honestly feel that nobody should have to learn the hard way. Just like I was saying a couple hours ago, you shouldn't have to go to jail to learn something that you could have learned outside for free. Some of y'all, the only thing y'all have to do is take yourselves to the library and just do your own research sometimes. If not, go to a bookstore. If you don't want to read something, again, we got audio books and all this stuff out now. Get into the notion of soaking up the right type of knowledge because it's going to be needed in the long run. The one thing I will tell you though, don't soak up all the knowledge that you think you can soak up if you're not using none of it. Not using it for beneficial gains, you don't need it. And if you feel what you're learning could come into, you know, it'll come into fruition, especially in a situation, then at least you know you on go, you know what to do, and you know how to move from it. Like some people refuse to, like prime example, CPR. Even though you are gaining knowledge on how to resuscitate and how to keep somebody from dying, I understand that. But again, don't get it twisted. You learn something, even if it was that quick to learn, it's still knowledgeable and it's still useful because it could come in handy. Somebody could be choking in front of you. And for all you know, nobody else knows how to do even the simplest Heimlich maneuver. Then guess what? You got to put that in action. One thing you should never do in life is panic. And if you're going to panic, you still have to take deep breaths and just think positive. If you allow yourself to panic too much or overthink the situation, you can mess around and mess the situation up. Nope. Look. Next, you answer the question. Haley, look, you asked the same question. I'm gonna give you an answer to no. Some of the stuff they want you to learn is not even going to be usable in life. Shit. My bad, y'all. And then some things you don't necessarily have to learn. You know, but again, there's some things you're going to need to learn. Like again, CPR, you need to learn that. And I would advise everybody that don't know it to try to get on board and learn it.
Because again, you can have a situation. It don't just gotta be an adult. It could be a kid choking in front of you for all you know. And if nobody knows what's what, or if everybody's in panic mode, you could actually stop all the panic from happening. See, there's certain things you're gonna have to learn because they not just beneficial for your knowledge, they beneficial for your life. Listen, I knew people who graduated high school. Prime example, they graduated and they wasn't even the smartest people to graduate, but they made it work. You know, I seen people with just barely passing grades past high school or even past college. We all have a different pace of learning. Exactly, Puffy. I mean that's the thing. You know, you're gonna have people again that's just they're gonna do that next year. And that trust me, I boggle my head sometimes too because I say, well, why keep putting yourself in this danger if you know this is where it's gonna lead you? It's almost the same way, like I said, with jail. Why keep going back and forth with jail if you're not gonna learn nothing? The only thing you gonna learn is how to be another number in the system. The only thing you gonna learn is that you're gonna keep coming back out just to get arrested. And again, y'all gotta stop feeding this false narrative. Stop trying to paint that picture that we all can't be rich, we all can't be prosperous. That's a lie. We can all be rich and prosperous, and we already rich. For those who don't feel it, I'm gonna tell you why you rich. You able to wake up every morning. You blessed to see your family. You blessed to see your friends. You're blessed to make some sort of contribution in the world. So again, you already rich. It's what you do with your richness that counts. See, I'm rich now. I don't gotta have $1 million, but I'm rich. I'm rich in spirit. I'm rich to know that I'm always going to be able to pass something down one way or another. I'm rich because again, I'm blessed to wake up. I'm rich because the higher power says so. Heineken, what's going on, my guy? For those again that might have just tuned in, you see a link that's pinned up. Yeah, your boy is on Twitch now. Your boy gonna probably be bringing the club music over there for a little bit, so you don't see me really doing much on the backups besides certain things. You'll know why. Y'all really want to get down with the music and stuff. You're gonna have to come over to Twitch, man. And it definitely was a good one. And again, shouts to Angela for popping in. I don't know who the other viewer was, but I guess they had some fun. They stood for a hot minute. Letitia, what's going on, baby? See, I'm gonna be honest with you. There's just some things in life that's a choice. And it's a choice that you're gonna have to make. Bird, what's going on, baby? You know, and again, they'll sit here and try to tell us that, you know, we can't build our own, we can't profit on our own. We could. Again, the right people got to be able to put the right things in stride. Again, you know, they'll try to tell you it's impossible to own your own home.
They'll try to tell you certain things like it's impossible to own a business or even start a business with little to no experience. I've seen some people ain't have a lick of experience in the business world and made it happen. Why? Because they were strong, they had a blueprint on what they wanted to do, and they did it. I know people right now that was running stores. Like two, three people I know that's running stores right now. They ain't got no high school or GED. What made them succeed and get past that hump? They was adamant and determined on watching their dreams grow and prosper. And that's what we got to do. We got to feed the truth to those who need it. You can build any type of possible outcome for your life and the benefits of anybody else. But you got to put in that work, and you got to be determined and knowledgeable on what you're doing and what you want to bring. And again, for those who just tuned in, yes, you too, Bird. I know some of y'all don't like Twitch, but I'm bringing the club music over there, at least until further notice. Um, See, again, I don't want the people in this generation to know too. I'm not old, I'm not young, I'm right in the middle. But guess what? We all went through the same struggles coming up. It's just the struggles back then wasn't as crazy as it is now. Letitia, I think you should be able to do that for the laptop. A lot of y'all know ain't going to try to sub up or try to go on Twitch because I know for those who got iPhones, I know they charging y'all arm and a leg for everything. But if you got a laptop or tablet or whatever, you can free download the damn app. You ain't got to pay for nothing. So I'm definitely gonna be bringing the music over there. That's a whole fact. Heineken, you already know what that is. Again, we have to. Because no matter what happened in history, again, that's what it is. It's history. We done learned everything we need to learn, everything from the ups, the downs, the goods, and the bads. But again, where do we go from there now that we know what the hell we know? And for some history that is being taught, guess what? It's still a form of division. It's still a tactic that's being used because some people will read right into that. If I got prime example, and I'm gonna use this race for a minute. I'm gonna just use this race. This little bit of racism. It's not even racism. I just want to use it as a point. If I'm building a business and my business is growing, I wouldn't care if it is a black owned business. I don't have this black owned people in my damn company. You got some people who are successfully growing and they build it with people from different ethnicities, different, different cultures, so on and so forth. Again, the personals don't have to worry about the logisticals of things. You trying to build and you trying to incorporate what you need to incorporate, and if you're trying to reap the benefits, you got to put differences aside. Yeah, Letitia, I believe you can. I believe you can stream from the computer, the laptop, the Chromebook, um, and somewhere else too. Oh, if you got any gaming systems like the PlayStation or the Xbox, I believe they can do it on there too.
Like I believe, prime example, they try to tell you your voice is not important, your voice is not needed, your voices are not being heard. That's a lie. Because I just got proven today that my voice is being heard all around the world, one way or another. So again, you gotta build the best possible knowledge and bring that to the forefront, no matter what it is, even if it's just a healthy conversation. Yeah, you can do all of that. Letitia, you ain't paying for no app. You might have to pay for something. I forgot what it was. But that's if you decide to pay for it. But the app is free. It's just not going to be free if you downloading it from the iStore or whatever, the iPhone store, because you know iPhones charging you everything now. But if you got an Android or anything else, you should be able to get that sucker for free. But it definitely was good money though, Letitia. I'm not gonna lie to you. Angela said it herself. It was definitely a nice stream. You know, you was able to hear everything clear. You didn't have no interruptions. That's what you need right now. Yeah, you can chat for free. How do you think Angela was in the chat earlier dancing? You could chat in them. You could. Everything is free up there. I think the only thing you might have to do, it said something about upgrade, but I'm gonna hold on, let me show you right now. Let me tell you what I'm talking about. I don't even think you gotta really purchase nothing. It just says something about upgrading something. Hold on. Oh nah, not even upgrade. You update. Like you update your profile banner and stuff like that. You ain't paying for nothing on this app. It's a free app. Like I said, it just ain't free for those who got iPhones. Anything that you getting off an iPhone, we know y'all gotta pay for it. So I don't believe you gotta pay a monthly fee. So well, if you do find out or if you do remember before the time, let me know. But everything seemed like it's legit. So no doubt, Letitia. Like I said, I definitely want to start bringing the music there. And don't get it twisted. I'm still gonna bring some content and some other stuff on those channels as well too. You know, but I definitely just wanted to try it out on the music tip, and everything was good money. I ain't messing with you, Heineken. You ain't taking nobody wig check. You know damn well them women gonna stomp you out for that. All right, let you say that in the hood, son. We tell somebody you can steal a wig checks out here, son. Jump. They gonna jump on you, boy. Oh man, but I ain't gonna lie to you though. They'll try to tell you that you can never conquer your fears. They'll try to tell you that you can never achieve anything in life. They'll try to feed you that notion as well too. But again, the people gonna have to stand up. You want better, you gotta do better. You got to produce better. You got to bring that back. And I kid you not, and I'm not lying. Again, I just spoke this earlier in the live. You got some hustlers that still produce. Yeah, they might be on the wrong side of the tracks to a degree, but they still produce. They still believe in making sure the youth and everybody else is getting what they need. Yo, let's get a trip going. Let's take the kids to Donny Park. Let's take them to Split Splash. Let's take them somewhere and do something for the adults as well. For the adults, sometimes yo, let's go to Atlantic City. Let's plan a trip here. Let's go to Great Escapes. Let's go to paintball or something. It's not hard to do. Again, a lot of y'all could put y'all money in the community pot and do that. Bible, what's going on, baby? You know, you gotta be willing to take the good with the bad sometimes. But again, you are supposed to take back what's yours. Your will to live free and safe, you gotta take that back. I'm glad you in here, Viral. If you see that link pinned up, your boy is on Twitch now. I'm trying to get everybody over there, like I said. I tried it through the StreamYard. I don't really like it as much. And then it didn't even show up on my YouTube list, so it didn't even matter. Um, but yeah, I'm gonna be bringing the club over there for a little minute, and I think I'm gonna do the club again tomorrow. I did a brief test run today, and definitely was good. I think I only had one minor issue with my mic at one point, but other than that, everything else was clear and good. Even though you got to cam up, I cammed up all right, and y'all was cammed up right to that ceiling like always. Can't look at y'all when I'm looking at me, while I'm looking at this, while I'm looking at this, while I'm looking at the playlist. I ain't gonna be doing that, son. What be doing all that? They'll tell you that you can't grow and be beneficial anyway. That's a lie. Because you can start, prime example for those who trying to use this internet as a tool to build. You don't just got to build on one platform. You can build on multiple platforms, especially if you got something that the world needs right now. Yeah, this is my first time trying it out, Viral. I had tried it out. Actually, that was my second time. The first time, again, I did try it out through the StreamYard. But then I noticed you can't set no time reminder for the people, and it don't show up unless you multi-streaming from StreamYard. But I can't multi-stream for some reason right now, and I don't really care. So I downloaded the Twitch app for anyway. So don't get it twisted. I will be bringing some good old content and some good old things along the line too. Even some sneak peeks on things. But all in all, I'm still gonna give you a fair balance like I'm giving you here. It's just some things I know for a fact I ain't gonna be able to say on here. And as much as I want to say them, I ain't gonna be able to say them. So I'll be on Twitch on certain days too. And in my honest opinion, it's kind of better than Discord only because, again, you still learning certain things on the Discord. Whereas Twitch, you ain't gotta learn much. You ain't gotta really pay for nothing either.
But it's definitely a good experience, viral, in case you think about it. You know, because they use like because Twitch is mostly it's like I said, it's almost like how it is with Discord. It's mostly for the gaming. But you know, you got people that have, you know, podcasts and live shows and stuff like that. So like I ain't following nobody. I don't think I followed nobody yet, but I'm gonna try to follow the people that follow me. I'm still trying to learn it to a degree, so but I do know how to, you know, set the title and all that other stuff up. And it's actually good money because you can set your streams up for the week. So that's good. I know that part, Letitia, definitely, because I heard more than a few people talking about it. But that's on anything. Like I said, some people it ain't even just it's not so much as just the money. You just want to be able to build, period. You know, for this right here, some of these things that you're getting into, if you're trying to build outside, like build a brand or even build a business venture wise, hey, you got your blueprint through here just by watching and seeing certain things happen. That's why it's always good to bring the best possible content. When you sit there and lie to the people and make it seem like their options are limited, that's a problem. Your options are never limited in life. The only way your options are limited is if you limit them yourself. I hear you, Viral, but and congratulations. Oh yeah, congratulations to everybody who just got recently monetized or partially monetized or on the way there. And can somebody do me a favor and drop Liz B's link in the chat? Definitely, you know, good people. Shout outs to the word and everybody else again. You know, this does show a blueprint to something. They try to tell you that things are not possible or that you can't make things happen on this internet. You can make anything happen. You just gotta want it and you just gotta keep wishing it into existence. Oh, okay, I hear you. Appreciate you, Letitia. Yeah, Didi, get yourself on there too, since you always want to be in the club. Yeah, I'm throwing you on the spot tonight. Viral, you already know, baby. What I do, I like to see the people build and grow. And I'm not a fake individual. When I see somebody winning, I'm happy that they win. And y'all already know y'all can drop links and show each other love in here. Again, for those who might catch the replay or even come across this video, we have some good content creators. Get that. We got some great content creators, exceptional. And we definitely got some exceptional supporters. You know, no doubt, Haley. You already know you're more than welcome here, baby. Oh, and I appreciate you for that comment earlier. You know, again, had some people that's even been in the shadows watching, but you know, most people are going to see what it is. When I have people that are genuine, going to be themselves, and they ain't going to change a lick. Exactly. You know, you don't want to just leave your legacy, your future family members. You don't want to leave them
stuck not knowing nothing, or at least not trying to have a piece of the American dream, if you want to call it that, or just showing them the blueprint on how to survive. Forget just surviving. Gotta learn how to really just hold our foot down, huh? Surviving is only half of the damn struggle. Gotta be able to take the life by the horns and definitely hold on to it. It's gonna be a rough and tumble ride, because sometimes the world ain't gonna present the love you think it's gonna present. It's gonna present something opposite. See, and the one thing I can tell you, you really shouldn't even be living in the world or living for the world, because this is where we get some of the roots to evil. Materialism, selfishness. We get that. Viral, that's what I do. I try to support everybody when I can catch the notifications on time and all of that. And if I don't catch them, shoot, I usually catch them when I'm actually up. So I always try to support as many as y'all as I can. And I know as much as this channel get bigger, I ain't gonna be able to do it. But mostly all of y'all know I'm still gonna always show some sort of love and support, one way or another. But just like I said, at some point, you know, we'll definitely start working on the Twitch as well. You know, some of y'all gonna have to do that. Start building on multiple platforms. Start building the best ways possible. It's not so much as about money or materialistic things at all. But if you got something that you know the world needs and wants at this moment, give it to them. At some point, don't get it twisted. I'm still I'm still brainstorming a few things, but I'm trying to get some personal things out the way first before anything. At some point, I do see some merchandise coming out. Like I said, I'll definitely keep everybody in the wind on that one for now. No doubt, Letitia. Appreciate you, baby. When you feel something good, you think that that's the right move to make, that's not a lie. That's actual truth telling you, keep doing what you do. See, I'm not gonna lie to you. Some of y'all heard this the other day. Shout outs to Wilma Moon. We call her that. Heard her like a few other ones. Where you think you going? See, I can leave when I decide to leave, right? But then why would I? I can't be that selfish when I think it is some greater good happening out these conversations. And it's always good to have conversations with people that will actually open their ears and listen. So I can't have a conversation with somebody that's not trying to hear the same, or they're not trying to hear the reason that they need to hear, basically. I can't go back and forth on that level. I won't waste my energy on my time. It's never too late to try to save what we can save right now. And the more y'all keep just, indulging in these lies that are being fed to us day in and day out, the more you keep lying to yourself, the more damage you do to yourself. Like you can't lie to the people because then you're lying to yourself. See, I can be honest with you. I didn't lie to y'all about nothing. I've been upfront and honest. I've been myself. And for that, for y'all accepting me for who I am, there's always going to be love here. Like I said, even if I decide to go elsewhere, build on a bigger scale, I'm always going to bring the right people with me. And mostly every last one of y'all would be coming. See, if I have to pick up the tribe and go elsewhere, that's what I'm going to do. But I'm bringing everybody that's needed. That's where we got to stop that lie too, that we all can't build and we all can't be from different parts of the earth. Nope, we can do so because what affects one affects everybody. What affects everybody kids will affect your kids. That's why I said I'll always bring a general topic in the conversation. And speaking of which, shout outs to the word. Definitely about to chime in and show the brother some love. Um, I had to bring this tonight, so again, we just got to stop. We got to stop lying to ourselves. We got to stop lying to the youth. We got to stop lying all around the board. And also, some of y'all have to stop lying for personal gain or because of personal attachments and feelings. Because again, you mess up not just your life, but the people around you. A lie like that, of that calibration, can set off a chain of events. Seen too many lies that should not even took the center stage at all, but it got light and notoriety on it. So, and again, the wrong set of blueprints to be showing to the people who might be coming up. Something that you should be thinking about for the night. You're not just causing damage to yourself, you're causing damage to the community, and you're also causing damage to your potential build and your potential standstill in life, if you want to call it a standstill. You want to be able to stand firm, but you also want to be able to keep your blessings. And if you ain't going to be humble on that, you done messed up. Um, well, I can tell you this right now. Next, I can tell you this right now, and this is just from shared, not just observation, but this is just real life. I know what it felt like to have at least some sort of big money, but I was too young and dumb to really understand it, comprehend it, and even save it. And part of it, I didn't even spend. It was a back situation to a degree to where that nigga took the rest of my shit. But when I did have shit, I thought I was P Diddy in them for a minute. I'm not gonna lie to you. Thought I was.
But then again, I was still logical to some degree because I wasn't just spending on the frivolous shit. No, I was spending on things that I knew I needed at that time frame. I needed bigger clothes because I was getting bigger at one point. I needed this, I needed that. So I took care of that. Everything else was just kind of frivolous. But then again, you know, I got the things that I needed and it came in handy. So I ain't had to worry about nothing. I ain't had to ask for nothing. And I know Nexie, but I'm one of those people again. Even when I had money, I still wasn't moving no funnier. Wasn't doing no funny style tactics or nothing. I might have messed up once or twice with certain things I was supposed to do, but again, you can't dwell on the past. The one thing I don't believe in, I ain't never believe in, was being selfish. See, again, like some people, I was actually taught. I was taught by a greater person than me, and may she rest in peace. I was taught by the goddess of the earth. So of course I was going to be able to just learn certain things and just roll with it. Who couldn't? Hence why I said earlier, stop teaching that knowledge that no, we all coexist in this world together. We all share this world together. Nobody is greater than nobody. Nobody is useless unless they decide to be useless. And all these division tactics that's going on is only going to continuously mess up our communities until we really wake up. You're going to have some people, whether they make it super big or not, doesn't matter. I said this from Jump Street. Wouldn't care if I blew up or not. Don't really care. I ain't for all of that. I'm for that message that need to be put out there. Gotta change for the better. We want better. We gotta get better. We gotta show better. Listen, it was times, again, there was times when I knew for a fact I had things that I brought couldn't fit them, or it was too snug, or it was too big. Guess what? Yo, bro, you need this? Yo, sis, ask your man if he need this. You got somebody that needs something? Yo, I got some sneaks. I got this. I got that. This is where I was at one point. So this ain't nothing different. And I still had that little bit of ends at that time frame. But I brought stuff just to buy it because guess what? I said in the event I can't win, I ain't gonna let it go to waste. Somebody can use it. And some of the stuff that I didn't give to people, I donated them to the church right across from me. So again, I don't know about really being selfish. I don't know how to be anything else but myself. And for anybody that think it's something different, you're entitled to your own opinion because that's what it just is, your opinion. Your opinion is like an asshole. Everybody has one, and I could care less. But when you got some actual factuals on me, then we can speak. Then we can really get down to the nitty gritty. And I'm still going to show you better than I could tell you. Anything is possible if you make it possible. Yeah, and I ain't gonna hold y'all much longer. Definitely about to chime in on the word. Um, this is a good topic in the conversation, and who knows, it could be a part 3 to this. And the panel will be open, like always. I don't force nothing. Don't need to force nothing. The people speak when it's needed. That's the most important thing. So other than that, we get back to that. We definitely make a change to where it's needed. And again, the smallest changes is better than no changes at all. You want to voice your opinion and have all this energy towards each other and want to use it towards something negative. How about you raise that same negativity, turn it into something positive, and go against the people that are actually plaguing and messing up your communities? It's time for the battle to really start. Now, which side are you really going to sit on? And if you ain't going to pick either side, you might as well just sit on the sideline and watch everything happen. This was definitely a good conversation. Definitely appreciate everybody that tuned in. Again, for those who might have just caught this and those who catch this replay, the link that's pinned up in there, your boy will be on Twitch. I might most likely try to set a live stream for some time tomorrow on it. So we definitely gonna be in the building. Again, we about to go show Brother Word some love, so I do appreciate you all. Hopefully y'all all had a blessed and productive weekend. And let's get ready for this week. The motivation of the week, forget the negativity and forget anything that's presented to you. Keep your vision clear. Just keep your spirit strong. There ain't nothing that you can't do. And remember to just remain humble as well, too. All of those come together. So hopefully y'all enjoy yourself. I see y'all in a little bit over there at Words. If y'all was new to the channel, like, share, comment, and subscribe. Shout out to the replay game. Shout out to the Shadow Mafia and the Shadow Babies. Y'all know what it is, baby. For everybody that was in attendance tonight, y'all already know that love is love and it'll be reciprocated as such. I don't know how to be fake. All I can do is give you real. That's all I'm going to do is give you real topics and real bills. Like I said, I'll definitely see y'all over at Words. And don't worry. You're going to get that morning safe, so it might actually get somewhat of a surprise tomorrow, somewhat, but we'll see. We'll see. I got to make sure my elevators is working tomorrow anyway, so I ain't going to promise you, but we'll see what's what. But y'all stay safe. Keep that third eye open. Until the next live, we out of here. Peace and blessings.